Alright YouTube, we are back with another video. We got our another carburetor for this Tanaka, and this time I ordered an intake with it. So let's get started and see if this thing will run. Will still run. First of all, YouTube, I hope y'all can see that. I had to modify this thing. I drilled the holes out, you know, bigger, sequentially, drill bit by drill bit, until I got to the point that I felt like I couldn't go anymore. And I had to take a round file and file them out to get it to fit, but now it fits. So, just letting y'all know, if y'all got one of these Tanaka outboards and you need a carburetor, you need to order the carburetor. I ordered mine off eBay, and I'm sure they're on Amazon too. But bicycle motor carburetor, and it'll say a bunch of different CC engines that it fits, but that's what you're looking for. And you'll want to order the one with the intake, because, well, I didn't bring the Tanaka's intake down here, but the Tanaka intake is actually a bit smaller than this on the outside diameter, so you actually have to, modify it and make it work, or just order this. I chose to order this because all the original parts for these Tanakas have dried up, and you just can't get them anymore. I mean, I'm replacing the carburetor only because the original carburetor that was on it is the rubber tip on the needle's all dried up, and it won't stop it from flooding. That's the only reason that I'm having to replace the carburetor, because I can't get a needle for it. I found one complete carburetor kit for it several years back on eBay. The seller wanted $50 for it, and yeah, I'm not paying that for it. This does not come with a gasket, but you will have to make your own gasket, which, that's easy. It's not a thing at all. My gasket on here is tore, but I'm putting this thing together just to see if it'll run before I go cutting up the gasket paper that I have. 'Cause I don't have much of it, and at $8 for a tiny roll of it, yeah, you use that shit sparingly. Oh crap, why did I put those down? YouTube, believe it or not, I actually did prepare for this video a little bit. Okay. Now watch, when it's time to tighten these nuts down, YouTube, I won't remember where the wrench that's in my back pocket is. Story of my damn life right there, YouTube. And I gotta admit, for being a budget motor that this was back in probably the 70s or 80s, they sure did do a nice job on it. This covers cast aluminum or magnesium or something like that. Everything on here is metal or iron or aluminum. These nuts appear to be stainless steel. If I could find another one of these, slightly larger, horsepower, maybe like a 5. I don't even know if they made a 5 in this style, by the way. Yeah, I'd go ahead and just buy it. Although YouTube, I've been holding out on y'all. Me and my brother done a little bit of horse trading, you know, while I was waiting on parts for this. He got that junky Chinese motor that I had that vibrated the crap out of my boat, and a 5 horsepower, I believe it was it 11 room. It was a 5 horsepower Johnson that I could never, you know, it was too heavy for my little John boat, so I couldn't really use it. He got those two, and he bought me the 5 horsepower Sears Esca for those 2 motors. Maybe a socket would have been more appropriate for this, YouTube. What do y'all think? By the way, the Sears Esca 5 horse, it needs some work done on it, and that'll probably be the next series of videos, but I haven't even bought any parts for that yet. So but my brothers had it running, and they sent me video of it running, and the carburetor's actually flooding on it too. So you know, I think we're done. Well, I'm gonna put that wrench back in my pocket or I'll lose it. This was trying to jerry rig a different gas tank on it than what I've got right there, which I see potential here. We're not giving up on this. By the way, this is Japanese too. It's off of an old Honda motor. Oh crap! I'm sorry to be bending in front of the camera like that, YouTube, but I'm fighting darkness here. This clamp, it's a hose clamp or a clamp. To me, it looks like damn handcuffs. I told my brother that, which I don't guess he actually believed me, but it's aggravating to get this stupid clamp on here. And of course, I'm about to put it on bass backwards. I hope y'all can see this, YouTube. Oh, it's got that, oh, I see, it's got that goofy little, there we go. It's got a goofy little ear right there on it that I didn't notice before, YouTube, right there. And you gotta kinda do something like this. And it keeps it from coming off. Darn little Chinese fellers is kinda sneaky, YouTube. They snuck that one in on me. And of course I put it on the bass backwards. Oh boy, that might be an issue. Okay, well, yeah, I forgot to hook the throttle cable up, YouTube. Trust me, YouTube, I'm not an idiot. I just play one on YouTube. Okay, let's see. This guy on out of here, like so. I remember the first time I saw one of these years ago on a moped that I had. Yeah, I didn't know what I was looking at. was probably 15 years old back then in that particular incident. Oh, I don't need this. I need the original spring for that new carburetor. And I don't need that cap either. I need this cap. Get up there. Thank you. Okay. You slide right down in there. You go right there. Get that slide out. Okay, this is getting aggravating. Set this guy right here. Lose that. Don't want to lose that piece. Get in there. Yeah, think we got it, YouTube. I wonder if they make a tool for this. Like, I really need a tool for this when I don't mess with this kind of carburetor very often. Oh, that went easier than I thought. Okay. Okay. Seems like that's working. So we'll just slide that down right there like that. We'll just go ahead and I think it went around like this. It's okay. If I gotta take this thing back apart anyway, YouTube, to hey, I think I've got it slid up on there far enough. I need a longer screwdriver, YouTube. This is what I'm reaching in, so y'all just gonna have to watch me disappear for a second. Yeah, hooks and box. Okay. All right. Fuel line. Got it. This is the, as far as I know, the original Tanaka fuel line. It's hard, but it's still good, even, you know, all these years later. Just slid right on, no problems, YouTube. I like the spring around it they put around it to keep it from kinking for you. See? You know, I just remembered something, YouTube. Reason I disconnected this petcock here and put this one in, which by the way is off of a Honda mower too, is this one leaks, and I think it was leaking right here in the petcock. So at least that's my memory of it anyway. I've got rubber gaskets now. I may pull this off, and I'm making an attempt to try to fix it now. Okay, let's get this part. Well, no, we gotta roll this off. Don't want to lose these little lock washers. I probably should have moved all this stuff up to the table to work on YouTube, but I haven't built my little boat motor stand yet, so which that's probably going to be the next video, building a boat motor stand with wheels, you know, where I can move these things around without actually having to pick them up and leaving them sitting on the skeg down here. That just, to me, that just seems like a good way to break the skeg off, you know. Little girl, I see you over there, darling. That cat has determined, or has figured out, that she can come up and get on my air conditioner and sit there and paw and scratch around and make noise, and I'll let her come in and sleep in the house. That, or she gets over there on that heater pipe and gets clawing and scratching and moving that thing around, making noise, and then I'll let her in the house. She did that last night, first time ever. It scared the crap out of me because I didn't know what was going on for a second. Okay, oh yeah, YouTube, I've got to pause the video and go grab the pull start mechanism because I'm an idiot and I left it in the house. Well, I play an idiot on YouTube anyway. Okay, YouTube, I'm back. This is what I forgot. Boy, that's heavy. That's almost 2 pounds. Well, we got fuel line. Yeah, well, that's going to be a problem. we ran into an issue, YouTube. Shit. I'm gonna have to clear this out a little bit, YouTube. Well, maybe not, maybe not. I hate to have that hose running like that. I guess I'll have to go buy some, but just to hear this thing run, I guess it'll be okay. Wonder what's so different about this carburetor that this doesn't want to fit. Strange. Phones was getting low on storage space. YouTube, let me pause the video and get all this situated, then I'll bring y'all back for trying to crank it. Okay, YouTube, as much as I hated to do it, I actually had to trim that shroud up a little bit to fit, and I'm probably gonna have to shroud some more, but I think I've got it enough now to where we can actually bolt the pull start back down on it and fire this puppy up. What in the world? Something lined up right. That's what that is. Okay, now we've got it, YouTube. Let's see. Okay. Fuel is on. Choke is only a little bit aggravating to get to, which that'll be taken care of when we choke's a little aggravating to get to, but when we trim all that back a little bit, and then I'll run to reroute the hose under here somewhere where it's not so, you know, in the way. We'll we'll go from there. I'm reasonably certain this thing's also going to need new seals around the crankshaft. So, you know, I don't know how well it's going to run, but we're going to find out. By the way, this engine is all air cooled, so running it out of water is just fine. However, it's going to be fairly loud. Okay. I don't see any drips, YouTube, but since we're running this thing out of water and that propeller's exposed to my legs, I'm going to go ahead and take the propeller off. It won't take me but just a second, YouTube. Oh, I dropped the pen. Probably won't never see that thing again anymore. Maybe I will. Maybe it actually didn't fall out like I thought it did. Okay, seems to be plenty of oil on that, so I know what it is. Too much of an angle right there, probably wasn't getting no gas. Okay, so, be right back, YouTube. Okay, YouTube, let's see if we can get this thing to fire off now. I did spray carburetor cleaner in here because it seems like it's not getting gas. Okay. Yeah, I figured out some of the problem, YouTube. Carb was loose and sucking air. Alright, well, YouTube, I'm obviously going to have to do a little bit more modifying to this shroud because it seems to be pushing the carburetor off some. So, I will do another video on this tomorrow because it's getting late and I'm getting hungry. YouTube, I thank y'all for watching. I would appreciate it if y'all would kindly take the time to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all and good night, YouTube.